Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show, and this is the lesson part. We will now start the lesson of the Unit 7G writing analysis about essay for and against. So, oh my God, another writing lesson, and it is super hard when it is an essay. So please be concentrate 100%. Listen everything and see everything on the screen, and we will curious to it. So we will now begin with the exercise number 1 on page number 78. Open your books to page number 78, and we will begin the lesson right now. And read on the screen. Read the essay task and the 3 opening statements, which is the best way to start an essay on this topic. So the topic is colored in red, so we will read it. Nuclear weapons have made the world a more dangerous place. Discuss. So why is it a more dangerous place? Nuclear weapons. Of course, when it comes to nuclear weapons, you must remember. Oh my God. That summit was nothing happened. I was pleased a lot. Nothing happened with the summit. You know the man, right? I don't have to remind Donald Trump. Okay. Okay, so there are 3 opening sentences. So we will decide which one it is the most appropriate one to start and to start for the essay. Okay. So which is the best way? So the first one is said, I agree. So nuclear weapons have made the world a more dangerous place. Discuss. Number 1. I agree. I think nuclear weapons have made the world more dangerous. Okay. Okay. Second one. Nuclear weapons have only been used twice in war. In 1945, shortly after their invention. Okay. A little bit about history. Good. Third one, nuclear weapons have made the world a more dangerous place. I don't think they have. Okay. So they quoted back the whole essay task, and then say out their answer. So which one do you think it is the most appropriate one? You may say number 2, and it is number 2. Yes, the second one. Nuclear weapons have only been used twice in war. In 1945, shortly after their invention. Okay, so the best way to start it is the sentence 2. And let's read the writing tip so you will know why did I choose that. Writing tip, you can start a for and against essay with. First, you can start it with a general statement about a topic, giving some background information. So here it is, background information. It is the nuclear weapons, the usage of it, and when did it use for the first time? In 1945. That was the first time after their invention. So their invention is finished, then they put it into their use. So about background information, or can be a brief introduction to both sides of the argument. So a brief introduction to both sides of the argument. So we will read the an example of the essay right over here. Okay, we will read the writing tip. Okay, so we made it the exercise number 2. So we get to read. Okay, no, we don't have. Let's just go and read the essay, an example essay right over here at the exercise number 6. So we will read and we will get a little bit of an idea of what it is. They discuss about the topic of in the writing task in the exercise number 1. So they will talk about it and we will read about it. First paragraph. Some people believe that nuclear weapons can be credited for 60 years of peace between the world's major powers. However, others maintain that a nuclear war would destroy civilization. Second paragraph. First, I'd like to present some arguments in favor of nuclear weapons. It is argued that they deter countries from going to war. For instance, between 1950 and 1990, the USA and the USSR knew that if either one launched a nuclear attack, the other would retaliate and both countries would be destroyed. Another argument in favor of nuclear weapons is that if we didn't have them, then countries might be much quicker to go to war, thinking they could win easily and quickly by conventional means. Third paragraph, on the other hand, opponents of nuclear weapons argue that it won't be long before some countries develop a defense system that makes them immune to nuclear attack, while still being able to launch a nuclear offensive of their own. When this happens, the world will suddenly become an extremely dangerous place. Furthermore, they point to the huge cost of weapons and say the world would be a better and safer place if the money was spent on health and education. Good point. And the last paragraph tells that, in my view, means in the writer's view, it is impossible to give a definitive answer to the question, as we cannot know for sure what the world would be without nuclear weapons. On balance, however, I believe that despite their deterrent effect, they are a threat to civilization, and we would be better off without them. So, 251 words in that essay. Okay, so we have read an example one that was discussing about the for and against. It is an essay. So you read the writing tip, and that opening is also the example to a brief introduction to the both sides of an argument. So sometimes, like when they introduce the first argument in the opening paragraph, the first one, then they put in the second argument. Then they say, we will talk about that. Okay, let's have some discussions or something like that. They will have a short link between those two beginnings paragraphs. So that's the way. Also, the other way to make the paragraph more linkable. Okay, so for the exercise number 3 on page number 78, read the rest of the essay, which we did already, and answer the questions. In which paragraph from B and D, B to D, okay, which paragraph from B to D does the writer give her own opinion? Oh, so the writer, it is a woman. Okay. Does she agree with the statement or disagree with the statement? Number 3, in which paragraph does she put the arguments in support of her opinion? Number 4, in which paragraph does she put the arguments in support of the opposing opinion? Okay, so I'll let you read again if you want to, but you will do that during the break and answer the questions from 1 to 4 in the exercise number 3 on page number 78, because I'll be right back and I will tell you the answer to those questions. We'll be right back with the next part of the show. Do it.